Well, one of the reasons I think we're able to keep the promise of we can help you produce more results with less time, money, and stress than anybody else you're going to pay who can compete with us. That's a pretty bold statement. And I'll make it any day of the week. And why is because we base our work on things that are natural, like you're talking about, that are consistent with the nature of being human. So the Vitality Imperative, our latest book, which I believe has pictures of you on it.
That was a smart move.
I'm sure it's selling way more copies because of that. Yeah. But there the promise is that if you take care of the vitality of an organization, which means the vitality of its business model, does that actually work? And consumers, customers, clients value that enough they want to pay for the existence of it. So the vitality of the model itself and the vitality of the people who actually inhabit and make that business model work. So are they energized? Are they devoted? Is their discretionary effort being generously and happily given? And you just touched on what we think is one of the three things that, as you said, want to happen. It's so much easier to help what wants to happen than it is to make happen what is unnatural. So one thing that wants to happen is people want to be in a trusted community. What you were just referring to. That high vitality organizations, people experience like I'm a proud member of what we're in together. That I'm proud of what we're offering. I'm proud of the difference we're making. And by the way, I'm also proud of our relationship because I know even if I make a mistake, you're looking out for me. Yeah. So there's this sense of belonging and support. And the other thing that we say is natural for the vast majority of people we've been with and hundreds of organizations around the world is people want to make a meaningful difference. That there's all these companies that are saying, how do we get people to keep their promises? They want to. And if you got a bunch of people who don't keep their promises, your organization is perfectly designed for them to not keep their promises.
That's right. Yeah, you actually had to do something to make that happen.
And most organizations are designed in a way that interfere with people's natural desire to make and keep big promises. So that second element of what's natural and wants to be so is contribution. That people are making a difference they're proud to make. And that's why in the Vitality Imperative we have that little passage asking the reader, did you ever mow a lawn? And if so, did you stop in the middle to admire the short grass next to the long grass? And when we say that all over the world, people like you laugh, and you've heard it 1,000 times.
I have.
But still, we know that moment.
I've seen myself with my hand on my hip looking, and then the neighbor looking at me,
Nothing to see here.
That's right.
Just pausing, just putting my pants up.
That's right. Because we love being able to tell we made a difference. And when those two things are present, there's a third thing that's naturally present, which people's choice to do it. The longing to make that difference. So we think that if you actually design and operate organizations as networks of conversation that are consistent with the nature of human beings, you create communities of people making big contributions that they're happy to make. And that's a recipe for getting more done with less time, money, and stress.
Because you need so much less supervision. You need so much less emphasis on external reward or punishment systems. Your turnover is less. You're actually naturally drawing people to you, the kind of folks that want to be in that world. I mean, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, I think also we always hear people say now engagement scores are low. This is the antidote to the low engagement scores.
Right.
Your execution isn't good. We did that one program where execution was so critical. What was missing was people weren't connected to the stated goals. They were just told these are the goals.